Hi water signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing our emotions, all right? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves. Because it seems like you're going for a quick speed change, all right, water signs? Maybe for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. You can see the action. Maybe you're very busy at the moment, but this is a great time for you to be busy, maybe you feel. You'll feel like you can be very productive by making great strides. Maybe you're striking while the iron is hot. Maybe you're moving away from distractions and devoting to yourself entirely, okay? Because you seem to be in that energy, being very active, water signs. Maybe you're creating an opportunity from your ego. Come on, man. Or maybe you're dealing with a person, with a fire sign person, dealing with their ego. Oh, you've got no confidence. Maybe you're losing that. Maybe someone's losing recognition, you feel. Maybe water signs, you feel very unpopular. But you got to find that love for yourself. The heart is the seat of the soul. That's where you get the energy from. Maybe you feel very discredited, very disappointed. Maybe you feel like you're in this energy of being a player. Because now's the time to go for it. Maybe you feel like it's time to go for it. Be more maybe committed to your own purpose, maybe your own vision. And do whatever it takes to bring about your goals, your life. Because now you know you got your potential can be very limitless if you move in the center of the heart and redo the energy. It's the heart. Your energy is high right now. Maybe you're very busy, that's why. But be sure you're not going from the ego, though. Don't stumble on your own feet, water sign. Because it seems like you're more in your ego. You're being very promiscuous. And that's making you have a lack of confidence. Maybe you're losing recognition because of this unpopularity. So you got to maybe make a swift change when it comes to your energy. Remember, we're all energy. And you're being very unpredictable. Maybe you're a bit impulsive. Maybe you feel like a fire sign is very impulsive. When it comes to their movements, when it comes to being promiscuous, a player. Because now you're looking at unpredictable movements. Cancer, what's going on? Is this your energy or are you dealing with a fire sign person? You got to overcome. You've got to try and overcome this player energy or being very impulsive, unpredictable. Maybe you're trying to act like you're busy, but you're really not. So you're just wasting your time. So now you're not putting your energy in the right places because you're lacking recognition. Because you got a hidden gem. Water signs, don't get me started today, you know. Because it coming like maybe you are dealing with another water sign, or you water signs, you have a hidden agenda. That's why your energy is very unpredictable, flying everywhere, being ignorant, creating misunderstandings. Why? It's come from the shallowness of the ego. Maybe you're disconnected from your intuition. And you're looking at someone with the willpower to be a soul having a human experience. Maybe you're trying to control a different direction. Or maybe a fire sign person because you feel their departure. Maybe this person was impulsive. Maybe bought you a car. I don't know. Maybe look at the courage, the victory of someone's movements or someone's journey. Water signs, what's going on, man? You need to come at that ego. Ego, energy, go. What energy are you putting? What fuel of energy are you putting into your chariot, which is you? What are you putting into it, my darling? Is it your ego to go? Or is it energy from the soul of the self, which is from the heart? The heart is the seat of the soul. Maybe you're going for a situation where you're lacking long-term vision with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person. Maybe you're lacking long-term vision. And that willpower is more about money and rewards. So that's your distraction. Maybe someone's working without results. So there seems to be delays, disappointments. Maybe you're dealing with or moving around with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Maybe in the car you're looking for a movement of victory. You have that courage, but too much promiscuity between the both of you maybe. And that's the secret. That's the illusion. You need to use your intuition. Because when it comes to this is disharmony when it comes to a partnership or work. There's misalignments, man. Lack of teamwork, disorganization. Because there's a lack of long-term vision. There's too much group conflict when it comes to organization. Because the energy is based on ego. And that ego lacks that confidence. Because there's a mystery in the air. Because the mystery is about an illusion. So now someone's had a premonition about maybe Aries Leo Sagittarius person. Now this group lacks confidence because they're losing recognition and they're being very unpopular, very discredited. We're looking at disappointment within the energy of maybe a team of people. Because now we're looking at the energy was maybe brought together by promiscuity, everyone helping each other, but no one don't like each other. Why? Because they're not using their intuition. Unpredictable people. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person in this energy with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Take it as it resonates. But there seems to be a lack of long-term vision, limited success, very limited, very limited. Upside down, man. Too many. You lot got too many. Player energy. Overindulgence, heavy partying. Now you're looking at isolation. Someone doesn't want to be isolated. Someone needs alone time, man. Too many people. And that's what the secret is. There's a secret lover in the air within this group. Or why this person got in this group was a secret lover. Overindulge, all this group of people just like to just party. They're becoming unpopular. They're losing their credits. Too much disappointments and the feelings. Maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces people, you lot are just doing too much overindulgence. Someone done this premonition. Someone had a premonition of someone's third party. Because someone's third party is just full of ego. Listen, write your dreams down. Because when the moon is here telling you that something ain't right, you got to trust your intuition. You got to see past these illusions by doing less third parties, promiscuity. Because it seems like you're destroying your own confidence this way. Because you're very overwhelmed within the energy. Because maybe you're overcommitted to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, a secret. So maybe you look at disorganization. You need to reprioritize your movements. Maybe with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person is overwhelmed. Because now they're worn out. There seems to be self-doubt. Because someone doesn't have that willpower, that oomph, you know, that confidence. But you're looking at a Leo person with his movements. Someone's watching a Leo person and their movements. Maybe you're watching a Leo person, the divine love. So now someone has a lack of long-term vision. Maybe somebody was relying on production and routine of a Leo person, but it seems to be a lack of long-term vision. Maybe you're dealing with Queen of Pentacles water signs. Maybe you're dealing with Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're looking at an influencer. Or maybe look at the inner strength of your own capabilities of being a nurturing, practical woman. I could be talking about a woman water sign. Maybe you're maybe coming at the energy of dealing with a fire sign person or a water sign person. Because there's too much secrets. You need to be reliable to yourself. Someone's turned their back because it's about providing finances. Maybe someone's a parent that was looking for security. Like that material security. Water signs, I can see there's overindulgence though. Third party energy. It's not helping your energy. Basically when it comes to long-term vision, it's coming with limited success. I think you have to reprioritize and be more reliable to your own production, your own routine. Someone's lacking responsibility. Someone's not accountable for their responsibility. Someone's not accountable for themselves, man. Slow and steady wins the race, though. Looking at patience. Third party person dealing with maybe Queen of Wands. Maybe Queen of Wands is looking at this Queen of Pentacles. Or you're looking at this Queen of Pentacles as being very seductive with her energy. It comes with lies. It comes with disorganization. Because they like to push their morals onto other people. Or you could deal with a Queen of Wands. So looking at quick action, speed, change. She has a quick decision when it comes to travel. But she's looking at the Queen of Pentacles though. She says, she said, the moon is telling you that things is not as what it seems. So maybe she looks like a seductive liar, but it was a Queen of Pentacles. Because they wanted to do overindulgence, heavy partying, isolation. So why are you upside down, Queen of Wands? Maybe you're dealing with water sign. A few women at once, if this is a masculine watching. Or you could be this Queen of Pentacles, trying to get information from a water sign. And seeing if a Queen of Wands is pushing her values onto this person. Take it as it resonates. Take it, because there you go again, action. Maybe someone's watching this Queen of Wands upside down taking actions. Exciting times, traveling. Maybe they thought this Queen of Wands has a lack of confidence. Maybe that's what you think, water sign. I've got to read it how it is. Maybe you think she lacks her own recognition. She's not popular. She's going through discredit, disappointment because of a private achievement. So someone's moving on. Maybe you're moving on from this person. Or this could be Queen of Pentacles all at once. They came in with seduction, lies. But no, it seems to be 3 people. 2 women and a man. Someone's reaching their limit though. Someone's doing some self-analyzation, self-discovery. And I don't know why it says it's the Queen of Wands. But you're overindulgence and partying. All right, let's see how this goes. Maybe someone's changing the energy. I knew it. Someone's changing this energy. Maybe someone's making out like the Queen of Wands. She's very seductive. And that's his excuse to maybe have a third party person. Because Queen of Wands, she's walking away from you, water signs. Upheaval due to someone's destroying someone's confidence. But it does say Cancer, you're moving because you're seeing the strength of this Leo. So why are you saying that she's seductive, she's a liar? Are you listening to a third-party person about this Queen of Wands? I think that's what's happened. That's why she's moving on. Reaching her limit. She's reached her limit. There seem to be external forces, though. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune upside down, there's nothing no one can do. This is external forces. Because there seems to be a lack of control in this energy. Remember, we're spinning that Wheel of Fortune. What energy are you using to go to spin this Wheel of Fortune? And she's saying that the external forces is out of control. There's nothing she can do apart from move forward, move on, walk away from people, things, and places. That someone's energy has reached its limit. It's exhausted. It's destroying the energy. Yeah, she has to stand up for herself. She has to stand up for... Someone's lying on her. So why is it saying what's up? I think you're lying on the fire. So I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. I think someone in your energy, maybe you're dealing with another water sign person, or this just the energy. But I don't know why I feel that this Queen of Wands has to stand up for herself because of a Cancer person's movements, or a Leo masculine has to stand up for himself because of a Cancer person. Take it as it resonates. I knew it. I knew it. The Queen of Pentacles is lying on this Queen of Wands. Or maybe this Queen of Wands, she's just as bad as this person. You got to take it as it resonates. I think someone's lying. That's why she's got to stand up for us. I knew it. Someone's telling me now. Because she keeps looking at this person. And why has she got quick speed? She's abandoning. Water sign person, maybe you're dealing, maybe this is a cross watcher. This is a cross watcher. Definitely a cross watcher. And maybe just a water sign person, but looking about a water sign person's movements with this Queen of Wands. Because someone's departing. And it's a fire sign person. And a Cancer person is seeing this victory of this person standing up for themselves. The strength, her focus. And it's the Queen of Wands. I think he's lying to himself, right? Because he drinks too much with a third party person. You saw it. A lover. Told you. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They're lying on this woman. They're lying on this woman. Or she lied on the... Use your intuition, people. Use your intuition. There seems to be a disappointment, though. This Queen of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with Queen of Wands. Because now maybe an earth sign person is thinking maybe about a masculine water fire sign and a female fire sign. Because now they're overwhelmed with their thoughts when it comes to this routine. The routine is very overwhelmed within their thoughts. Why? Because there's delay. There was work without results. Because they had limited success. There were too much distractions. They're very overwhelmed with their feelings. Why? Too many lovers. Too many lovers. Too many for this Wheel of Fortune. Too many. So now she wants to let go. Because she's looking, she just keeps looking at the Queen of Pentacles. She says she's in paranoia. Or maybe they both are in paranoia. I don't know. But they need to be isolated, though. What a sign you need to withdraw from these women. Because maybe you're going for a backstab. You need to walk away. Or maybe she feels backstabbed by you, water sign. I've got to keep it real, man, in some of you cases. Maybe you feel backstabbed by two women that was acting very mature, very seductive, it was a lie. Working women, it was a lie. It was a lie. It was a distraction. It was a distraction by using promiscuity for a Wheel of Fortune for themselves. But some of you, there's a Queen of Wands that keep looking at this person. She says, no, she stabbed me in the back. She's my enemy. Maybe they had I don't know, maybe they used to party together. Maybe to go to events together. Maybe they know of each other. Something go on. Because she knows this Queen of Pentacles. And she knows something. Maybe there's a massive... They're saying goodbye, man. It's a goodbye. It's a proper end of a friendship. A proper ending. And maybe they had a long-term friendship. Nah, let it go. And she knows this because she keeps looking back at this Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands keeps looking at this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles not even a penny in there. And that's why she's moving on. Because she knows she's lying about something. They might be in the same room. But I think there's tensions in the energy. And that's why. Someone's gossiping about someone. Because now we're looking at third party person. Maybe 3 women. Man. If this is a female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you need to go into your Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Swords energy. You need to look at different perspective. You need to be in your discernment. That will give you a fair judgment so you can make a right decision of how to analyze, do your self-analyzation. Because it seems like you've reached a limited situation. And I think it requires more self-discovery. And that requires isolation. It requires isolation. You've got to be very strict with it. But someone's paralyzed. Or maybe someone sees the strength of someone going into self-analyzation. They're just being real. But we're in Earth school, man. Yeah. Someone's outpouring love. New beginning. New beginning in love, water signs. There seems to be a failure with maybe a fire sign person. The energy is too much. It's too much upheavals. Too much. Yeah, it's making you not stuck in the mind. You're destroying your own confidence. Someone feels trapped because somebody was thinking about the fear of the unknown. So now they're feeling that pressure. Maybe you feel pressure and hopeless because you're seeing a fire sign, Queen of Wands, you thought was weak, but somebody lied. Maybe she's a very seductive person, but that sometimes you can't really watch that, you know. Because maybe they're not that person that goes around doing like seductiveness. She just might be a very seductive woman. Doesn't mean she's imposes herself on other people. For some of you, but some of you feels restricted in your mind with a Queen of Wands upside down. That probably made you go into this quick speed change because they pulled their morals onto you. It could be a businesswoman, the Queen of Pentacles. We did see one upside down. Maybe you were evilly influenced, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign person. Just be real to yourself. How can, like, if you don't be real to yourself and you sit in this pride, you're creating your own setback and you can't control the wheel of fortune. You can only control yourself, my friend. So you got to go into your own courage. You got to go into your own courage. You know, maybe trying to tame the beast inside yourself, but you got to look at your own courage. Yeah, you got to go more independent. Maybe you're seeing this person go into the strength of their own independent wealth. It could be a masculine person or a Queen of Wands. You're looking at them being more financially stable once they come out of this third party energy and pour more that blessing from self-love. Water signs, I can see coming to self-love. Maybe you're restricted because you didn't have much independent wealth. Maybe you're single now and you feel more stronger to move forward because you're seeing a better routine after a lack of long-term vision for some of you. You're doing more on your discernment. When you're in your discernment, you make bigger changes. You just seize that moment when it comes to independent wealth, all right? So someone's saying they watched the routine of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, water signs, or some of you water signs, upside down Queen of Cups. You're too vanity, man. You're too gullible, bro. You're too gullible. You're not concerned with other people's feelings. Ugh. Karmic couple. King of Cups. Bad advice. He's a schemer. He's a fraudster. He's a fraudster. And I think he's lying on this Queen of Wands now for real. To make this Queen of Pentacles look good. But it's not. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. So don't try King of Cups. Trying to mix up the thing. Nah. Queen of Wands, man. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, baby girl. No matter your past. No matter what indulgence you did with third party. Whatever. This is Earth school. Don't be ashamed of whatever you did to make you feel like you're lame. That gave you a lack of confidence. Nah. Upheavals happen, innit? In life, it's part of life, isn't it? Especially when we're trying to learn. And I think this is a cross watcher. Yes, King of Cups has given you bad advice. He's a schemer, he's a fraudster. He's maybe an alcoholic or maybe onto drugs too much. But he only looks out for himself, my bubs. He looks out for himself. So you do have that strength to walk forward, all right, Queen of Wands? Just have that bravery. You will come with independent wealth. And some of you, I'm sorry, water signs, you're both upside down. King and Queen are upside down. I got to keep it real. You got to look at your own responsibilities. You got to be responsible for your own responsibility when it comes to achieving your investments. Queen of Wands, I'm so sorry you had to go through this, but life is a lesson. And maybe now this King of Cups, maybe he probably pour more love into himself, and this Queen of Cups. Maybe in a very toxic relationship, a marriage. Maybe you got children together. Maybe a Virgo child, maybe. Take it as it resonates. Whatever child. Yeah. All right, water sign. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.